with God in spirit.
Okay. Man, I just got this crazy download. Hold on. No. Pause. Hopefully you can hear me. Look, this is what. Damn. I hate when it comes in, it comes in. I be like, I have to move expeditiously. I just had this crazy download. Here we go. It was like this. Excuse me. Children who become adults. I don't care who you are, if you're a child or an adult. Something just came down in my psyche like this. People who be having them horrible, traumatic childhoods and experience a lot of nonsense, a lot of just trauma, either trauma with a capital T or trauma with a little t, where it's just so detrimental on the psyche that it just almost either rob them of their innocence, their childhood, and it just eat them up with their self-perception and worldview, where they feel worthless, whatever it is. Children in general, it was almost like the download said, people who go through the worst in childhood is typically because they are freaking chosen. That's the reason it was so rough. And you become, you know, I used to hear pastors talk about that from time to time about, the devil be after you even when you be a baby. He be knowing, just like the devil, just like God know he got a life plan for you that's destined for you. It's almost like in some weird ass way, the dark energies of the world know that too. And it's like the attacks start when you young in order to hopefully derail you and slow down your destiny in some weird ass way. But that's what the download was that came in. Kids who have real traumatic childhoods, in whatever way, any adverse childhood experience is typically because you freaking chosen. You chosen and don't know it. And sometimes your people around you don't know it. And they're like not equipped with what's necessary to protect you and protect your mind and your spirit. But the devil, it's like that darkness be after you young and in hopes to wound you and traumatize you harsh enough that you become an adult with a perspective that's so warped and hurt and traumatized and wounded to where you damn near become the monsters that it makes you into this agent for darkness yourself. It be trying to take that from you almost, because it knew the whole time. And if it could corrupt you and make you be jaded with the world in some way, or jaded in your perception, it be trying to corrupt you and turn you into a monster the whole time. That's the download that came in. So I had to hop on here random right quick right now. I said, oh my God. So no matter where you are, you could be the oldest child, the youngest child, a middle child. If you somebody who has some severe adverse childhood experiences, now I'm gonna have to do research on this, but I don't know. The download came in and it felt right. Kids who have it the worst typically are people who are chosen. They're chosen. And the darkness be after you way down there when you be little, in hopes to just screw you all up psychologically to where you become almost like so disassociated with who you are, your innocence, your core essence, disassociated with whatever the divine plan is, where you harbor a lot of bitterness inside you. You have a hard time pulling up out of that darkness, where you sometimes can become the darkness that was imposed on you unintentionally. But it was always because you were chosen. You got some huge destiny. Because I could remember pastors talking about that. Why would darkness come and be messing with you way back there, way down there in your little age? Because evidently he sees something, just like God knows what's playing. He's seeing something. They seeing something. Like they say, people, when you're a kid, especially the light that you carry, people around you sometimes can see it. Sometimes they don't. Or sometimes from a spiritual perspective, they see it, although consciously they don't necessarily know what's going on. And then you be getting abused and life be just tearing you up as a child, but it was because you were chosen, and something's trying to take you off of that. Yeah, that's because nothing would attack if you didn't have some big purpose or meaning in your life. Why would you be under attack to begin with? Why do kids go through all that when they have them rough childhoods like that? That can just totally just throw them all out of whack, where they become some cynic adult who don't know which way is up. That's because all along you must have been chosen. Because you ain't gonna attack something. You ain't gonna go after something that don't have no worth. You're not gonna steal from something that's worthless. So it's almost like it's by design. But so that's why that introspection and at least becoming aware of that thing, aware of what's going on is so important. What's his name? Shaman Derek, he said, look, so healing is what do you say? That word healing, you're gonna always be healing. So sometimes that's a bad way to look at it, like, because sometimes it keeps you in that repetitive cycle of thinking that you're never enough, you're not good enough. No. He said healing is eternal. So I can understand that. So better than that, it's just better to say, look, you just on a journey of evolution. That's it. But that's why that evolution journey and ascending in your consciousness and that shit is so important, because it can pull you out of the darkness that was placed on you from all your past experiences that was meant to derail you, and in hopes you do some stupid shit and get either life in prison, hopes that you do something stupid where you become a molester yourself, hopes that you do something stupid that you was around so much shit that you become a D-boy yourself and you tear your life up or you get murdered. It was always some kind of way trying to. You were chosen. That's the only reason you've been under attack and negatively influenced and abused and all kind of crap way as a kid, because you chosen. That's what it was. So now the only thing that would block that is if you don't take the time to realize that about yourself and realize the gift that you really are, that you do matter, and come up out of anything that's taking that and that veil over your eyes that will make you think that you ain't nothing special, that you ain't got nothing special to offer the world. That's what I mean by that lie shit. That'd be a bunch of lies. That's why you be under attack, even way back there as a kid. Most kids who had them traumatic ass childhoods, including shit that I done been through. I mean, all types of stuff. Oh, no, it's because you were chosen the whole time. And more than likely, you can be chosen and come down through a family, a bloodline who don't have the wherewithal to know how to protect you properly. They might not even understand what that means. They might not even believe in that. But the reason life be so shitty for kids is because the devil be he be using people as vessels to be fucking with you left and right to derail you. Because more than likely, at least that's what the download, it came in just as random. I was sitting here putting the blow dry on my damn feet. Because that's just my weird little habit. But I said, oh, that's because you are freaking chosen. So whoever you are, you got to know you chosen. And if you are somebody who's hurt and got a lot of resentment in your heart, mad about the past, there's some things you just having one hell of a time let go and forgiving. Okay, you can't excuse the shit or the people who did it, but to dig a little deeper, to go a little further, you got to know that the reason you was under attack way back there is because more than likely you are chosen. And the darkness don't want you to see yourself clearly. He don't want you to see yourself. He wants you to keep having this warped perspective of who you are and the value you hold, all because of the bullshit you went through when you was little. He want to keep you trapped in that mental prison like that. So your destiny and whatever you here to really do, sometimes in a big way, sometimes in the middle way, in a medium way, it don't matter. But whatever you really here to do to leave some impact on this world, or how they say, leave this world a better place than it was before you came, he don't want that to play out for you or for nobody for that matter. But you got to know that the reason you was under attack like that, even as a child, is because you were freaking chosen. And even if I'm saying this and you can't even receive that or believe that, that was the whole idea. He don't want you. He wants you to excuse that and look at that as that's bullshit talk. No, that's a lie. He's winning by keeping you in that type of mentality. So the faster you can realize it about yourself. Because why would you be under attack as a kid? That's a shame. But that's because it's something big on your damn life. Got to be. And so the faster you can remove that veil of forgetfulness, the quicker you could be about God's business and get in alignment for whatever your assignment is and go towards that North Star, whatever that is. That's what I heard. So I love you. Whoever come across this, I hope what I'm saying makes sense, because it's hard sometimes when a download be coming in and it be flowing in. It's hard to, when it's flowing in fast like that, it's hard to kind of like comprehend what it is and also speak it out to try to make it make sense. So excuse me if it sounded a little gibberish, but I sure heard that. And damn near more than likely the people who were attacking you and doing bullshit to you even as a kid, they under something too. Oh my God. Because like my mama would always say, everybody born like a blank piece of paper. So people who abuse you somewhere, they weren't always like that. So somebody did something to them and they didn't have a chance to heal or self-reflect or get the wisdom from it. So then they become, and it'd be this vicious cycle. You become what was done to you unless you stop and pause and realize something like this. Like the reason you under attack is because you're chosen. And the faster you heal and release and forgive the past or whatever got you bitter in your heart and mad or upset, and that's got you closed off where you can't even barely hear from God because your heart's so cold, you too hurt. The faster you can unblock that and reverse engineer that, the faster you can carry on with whatever your assignment is and really get in alignment with your assignment. Oh, that made me hopeful because that's what that's showing. So that's why they say it ain't never too late. If you still alive and got blood in your veins, your heart pumping and stuff, hey, you can reverse engineer anything. So just know that. That's why they say you're not a bad person. Ain't nobody really no bad person. It always go back to what happened to you. What happened to you? What happened to you? And how can you reverse engineer the damages and then try to be different from the present moment forward? Ain't that cool? Hold on, not with the hat looking like Roscoe. But I love y'all. Whoever come across this, I just wanted to share it. I hope it makes sense. I hope it brings some hope to you. If you somebody in a hopeless place or you feel like, you a disgrace, that's all a lie. That's all a lie. That's a lie. And you probably been more than likely under attack as a kid all the way back there so that hopefully you could keep that image under yourself. Keep that image of yourself, that flawed perception of yourself. Like you're some disgrace. Oh my God, that's a whole lot of. You've been getting fucked with because you chose it, man. So hear that and receive that and know that and reverse engineer anything that's programmed in your mind that's blocking you from being able to go forward in your life and know that you chosen by God. How T.D. Jakes said, you were chosen before the foundations of the world, man. That's why you've been under attack. Okay, so I'm gone. I'm just happy to even know that. So it's hope. That's why they say it ain't over till it's over. You got to know that. Wow. Let me go. Let me just celebrate a little bit. Bye. Love y'all. See you later. Let me see. Put on my dream of being famous. No, wait a minute. Oh, that's okay. It don't matter. You don't give up on your dream. Wait a minute. You said that? Whoever you are, I just saw that. Man, Roscoe still trying to come. Roscoe energy from Martin still coming in through my cap. They keep getting caught. Wait, whoever you are. What it say? Should I give up my dream of being famous? No. You just go towards what excites you. As long as it ain't harming nobody, whoever you are. I don't know if it's still even a recording, but I just read that. Oh my God. You got to go towards it, especially if it ain't letting up and it ain't letting up out your spirit. You can't forget about it. It's something you're supposed to be doing more than likely. You can't. It'll almost kill you not to go towards it. Meaning you'll be having some soul-sucking existence that you know is misaligned and out of alignment. And all because you're trying to maybe pacify others outside of you, but really you not. And then you squashing your own soul, squashing your own heart. And I suppose it's a way you can toggle between the two, but at some point it's going to come down to, hey, if saying yes to somebody else is meaning saying no to you, and you're at the core what you really want to pursue or what's in alignment with where you are at this point in your evolution life, you have to honor that. Otherwise, your inner child spiritually, it be fighting. It be trying to, no, it don't want to be smothered. It don't want to be muted like that. It just don't. And life, and it'll get louder and louder, and it'll do whatever it have to do in order to give you some kind of blow up moment to get you back grounded and back to the basics, so you can become, so you can honor that part of yourself. Yeah. So whatever you're dreaming, whatever it is, do it. Whatever it is, just do it. Because that's a sad existence otherwise. But anyway, that's what I wanted to just drop on somebody. Somebody didn't hear that. The reason life been so shitty, even up to now, you could be a grown up, it's because more than likely you was chosen. And the devil always on the prowl. He try to get you way back there because the devil, just like I'm learning about subconscious programming and conditioning and experiences and trauma. Hey, the devil know about all that. So if he can get you way back there when you was a kid, he want to put an imprint and mark on you way back there. So you become an adult and don't know who the hell you are. You lost. You feel like you ain't got no value unless you, hell, I don't know. You feel like you ain't got no value in whatever. So he had you doing all kind of weird, extreme, overindulgent shit in order to feel like you got value. Because he be trying to he's sneaky as hell. He be trying to take you out any way he can. Yep. He'll take you out. So that's why they say you got to be mindful of whatever it is that you feel like you can't live without. Whatever it is that you kind of got a slight greed for in this life, that's what he'll get you. That's why you see them celebrities and stuff. Sometimes you look like you got everything in the world, but actually they got some background where it was so traumatic that maybe they might have been poor as a kid, for hypothetically. So then you finally make it out and get a life where it's better and you can afford things. But with him knowing you got that wound in you some kind of way about self-worth, and that your worth is strictly about what you have, like superficially, he'll sneak in there and get you. And the next thing you know, you want to do cocaine just to stay alert and awake to keep producing shit and creating things, because this greed, this chase for money and feeling valuable so he'll come through the back door like that. So then you had the money, but next thing you know, you have a major ass stroke because on the back end, you've been doing cocaine to create this financial abundance. And so he always trying to sneak, he be trying to come through your blind spots. That's a damn shame. So anyway, whoever you are, I don't know. I just had to drop that on somebody. If life has been shitty, it's because you're chosen. You got to know that you chosen. Even if you've been a trickster up to this point, you wasn't always like that. That's what my mom used to say. We all was born like a blank piece of paper. So anybody who get corrupted somewhere, somebody did something. So now you got to reverse engineer it so you can get back into your destined chosen path and go and carry on, man. Because we ain't got that much time. We ain't got nothing but a few minutes down here. And it would sure be nice for all of us to at some point see that play out. That what that destined path be talking about, what that be really looking like. Man, that's the coolest thing, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna go, bye. That motherfucker be on the prowl. He always fucking with somebody.